Okay, Magda.
Hello, Tom. Welcome on the Monday morning.
Yes, good morning. Last week of July. Holidays rolling past us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got first day of news for the week. So let's start with the first story about the media business.
And the first story about Radio Nowy Świat that books profit of 3.4 million zlotys in 2020. Internet Radio Nowy Świat last year achieved 6.82 million zlotys in revenues, of which 6.67 million zlotys was from the platform Patronite.
Hey, it's Monday morning, no problem. Monday morning.
Okay. Thank you, Tom, that you said this. At 3.03 million zlotys in operating costs, the station had a net profit of 3.44 million zlotys.
Yeah, the interesting thing about this is this Patronite platform, and this is one of the many platforms that's developed around the world to kind of commercialize journalists who have otherwise been disintermediated via TV, radio, newspapers, online websites. You know, the journalists have been hit very hard in the last, as the business models have changed in the last 10 years. So they're trying to find a way to kind of go directly to the consumer, and this Patronite platform is doing that. So it looks interesting. Not many are doing as well as these guys are on the platform, but good results for Radio Nowy Świat. Okay, Turów power plant. Next story. In the news again.
Yeah, our favorite topic, PGE, a new unit at Turów power plant at full disposal for the transmission system operator. The new block at Turów power plant with a capacity of 496 megawatt is ready for operation and can already produce electricity in accordance with the demand reported by the transmission system operator PGE, announced on Saturday.
Yeah, and now we've talked a lot about the Turów power plant, the debate between Czech Republic and Poland down by southwest Poland. So let's skip the details. We're going to come back to this for sure. This is obviously going to be a continuing story. So next story on this called SHIELD.
Polish Development Fund scales back SHIELD support for companies. 75% of the companies that received support from the PFR 1.0 SHIELD have already received a decision to discontinue it, said Vice President of the Polish Development Fund, Bartosz Marczuk. It is a total of 30 billion zlotys. So look, I have problems with number this morning.
Yeah, okay, that's okay. So look, so it looks like this is the significance here is that, you know, we've got now this SHIELD, which was the government funding to help companies keep employees, keep alive. A lot of this is being now shut down, scaled back. Some companies still continue to get it. That's the other 25%, but 75% of this is over. Money's been spent. Companies have been saved theoretically, but it also could be an announcement that, hey, the economy's back. Polish economy is doing well right now. There are, of course, pockets of problems, but across the whole sector, across the whole country, really it's doing quite well. And the government has said, hey, enough support, get it on your own, get moving on your own and run your business. Okay, that's a good development in my opinion. Okay, next story.
Flight 600 aviation game seeks funding to roll out globally. It was supposed to be a serious board game for aviation industry managers. Yet after 2 years of work on the Flight 600 prototype, it's become a family board game for aviation fans and their families.
And this might be my favorite story of the day, let's say, because this is a board game created by the Polish Aviation Museum employee from Krakow. And he just created it in his free time. He tweaked it a little bit and pivoted a little bit to make it broader focus for families based on what he thought the gaming industry wanted. And now he's doing a crowdfunding platform to raise money to expand it. So it'll be fun to see how this goes. Maybe this is the next Monopoly in the world, we shall see. But that's how these things started. And I think it's a great story. Entrepreneur idea takes it, pivots a little bit, now raising money for global expansion. We'll see what happens. It'll be interesting to follow the story. Okay, next one. Speaking of aviation and flights and things.
Polish space industry specializes space medicine, computer science, and robotic technologies. Polish companies will get the opportunity to participate in the development of space technologies in the field of operation and provision of services and in the field of final applications, says Rodrigo da Costa, Executive Director of the EU Space Program Agency.
So this is maybe the commercialization of space is coming. We're starting to see now specializations, niches inside the sector of space. The EU Space Agency is going to throw big money at it. Poland also has subsidies as well. So watch that space, no pun intended, and we'll see how that develops, but also going to be a fun story to follow in the next coming weeks, months, and years. Okay, next story. Yeah, good one.
Capital Park's Norblin factory lands Apple Museum Poland. In the creative and interactive Apple Museum Poland in the revitalized Norblin factory complex, you can see 1,500 exhibits on the development of Apple products.
Now, I like this story because this is Jan Motz, one of the best entrepreneurs in Poland, and his brother. They've created a number of different things around Poland. Capital Park is their big real estate development empire, which it really has become that. But also just shows you the value of media and attention. They've landed the Apple Museum, a big, big deal. Norblin factory opens up. It's a great location, great concept. Opens up in the fall, I think in September, and they're going to supplement that with a huge PR around the Apple Museum. Very smart, brilliant move from the Motz family once again. Okay, next story, last story.
Morocco plans logistics platform in Poland to boost access to European markets. According to Hortoinfo, Morocco Foodex, the Moroccan body for the control and promotion of food exports, recently announced that the Morocco wants to create a logistic platform in Poland to have better access to European markets.
Yeah, so I'm not following this too closely. I'm not quite sure about the Moroccan food. I don't know the details, but it seems like it's a good thing for Poland if they're having a platform in Poland. You know anything about Moroccan food or food expos?
No, I can't think about any popular Morocco foods. I don't know.
Maybe that's why
this cuisine very good.
Maybe that's why they're doing it. I guess that could be the reason to boost his exposure to Europe. Okay, Magda. So that's it for the day. We have a good, fresh, quick, short stories today. Have a great afternoon, and we'll see you back on tomorrow morning. I want to add one last thing. As people might have noticed, we took Friday off, and we have created a new weekly PDF of all the news
Summary.
of the week. Yeah, so on the weekend, on the Fridays, you're going to get, instead of the regular newsletter, 50 stories compiled of all the stories of the week in a PDF format. Really nice. I got a lot of good, quick feedback, suggestions, and accolades from readers on Friday and Saturday that like the concept. So that should be a new thing we're doing, and we'll keep innovating and changing. And anyone has ideas, suggestions for Magda and for me, please let us know. We want feedback, we want suggestions. We'll continue to adapt.
Yeah, please write to us, for example, on LinkedIn. Yeah, we
Exactly.
welcome any feedback.
Great. See you soon. Thanks, Magda. See you in the morning.
See you. Bye.